Welcome to the Darqpsyde. I'm Jeff D.
I'm Molly D.
And the reason we're here today and the reason you're watching this video is because we made these on our honeymoon.
So at the end of last year, we got married, finally. And for our honeymoon, we went to Walt Disney World down in Florida. The second to last day, we went to Hollywood Studios, where, again, we made these. Walt Disney World really immerses you in the experience, that as soon as you step through the threshold of Galaxy's Edge, you are in Batuu.
Yep, you are in Star Wars land, if you want to call it that. The ground is different, the plants are different, and then walking through the building that you had to go through to make the lightsabers, they just put you in a situation that the outside world is non-existent. It's amazing. And the storytelling that they do while you're there is amazing. If you've seen any other videos on YouTube, you've seen how the lightsabers are put together and then they tell you the price, which the price is $249.99. You're not only paying for the lightsaber, you're paying for the experience, and that is priceless. The fact that they put a price on it is funny, but we still watch our videos that we filmed today.
You get goosebumps.
And we still get goosebumps. But we'll get to that a little bit later. So before you even enter Savi's workshop, which is where you make the lightsabers, you're given a choice of... You have 4 different choices when it comes to making the lightsabers. The first one being Peace and Justice,
which is the one I did.
There's Power and Control, which is the one I did. There's Elemental Nature, and then there's Protection and Defense. Now, the Protection and Defense, I had my buddy Ryan from Explorin' Ryan make it, and we'll show it to you here in the video a little bit later. And I'll also have a link to his YouTube page down below. But once you pick what one you want to make, you're given a pin and also a pass to show that you paid for it. And then you wait in a line for, I think, we waited about 10 minutes.
Yeah, not very long. 10 minutes.
You do have to have a reservation. So many people do want to make lightsabers. That is the downside. The rarity of you being able to walk up to the desk and say, I want to make a lightsaber, there's a good possibility they're going to say no. Even though Disney's not supposed to tell you no, we made our reservations 6 months in advance.
I was going to say, I selected our reservations and planned out the whole day in Galaxy's Edge, even before we left, to go to Orlando.
But then once you pick out and you actually walk through, well, you know what? Let's let them explain it to you.
You may call me Kembe, but I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, wait a minute, Kembe, what did we just walk into? This all looks like a lot of old junk. Let me assure you, some of this is new junk. Now, we humbly call ourselves the Gatherers. And what we really do is we search the galaxy for ancient relics. We travel to the forgotten places, abandoned outposts, battle-ravaged planets. And what we find, well, that is what we smuggle and hide here among the junk. So just in case a stormtrooper walks in, well, they will just see junk and crates against the walls. Those who stay and listen closely will learn about priceless history. Now, before we go any further, show of hands, who has heard of the legend of Luke Skywalker. Oh, yes, good. Over here, there's a new Jedi, and she has been spotted right here on Batuu. And her name is Rey. And what she's leading is the spark of hope we've been waiting for, which is why you're here, to build one of these. A lightsaber. The lightsaber has been wielded by some of our greatest heroes and most powerful enemies. It is elegant and enigmatic. To build a lightsaber is an art. The saber is a reflection of its builder with the force flowing between them. And today, as you construct your very own lightsaber, you will feel its connection. But where do we start? Where do we begin? Well, we begin with perhaps the most important element of any lightsaber, the kyber crystal. Able to focus the energy of the force, to magnify it. Some say the kyber crystal is the heart of the lightsaber. You see, the color of the crystal determines the color of the lightsaber's plasma blade. Ah, yes, maybe you know some of these from history or legend. Blue, like the one wielded by Obi-Wan Kenobi and his young apprentice, Anakin Skywalker. And now, legend has it, perhaps, Rey. Green, Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Master Yoda himself, and eventually, Luke Skywalker. Violet, rare and beautiful, like the one wielded by the Jedi Order's greatest swordsman, Jedi General Mace Windu. Red. It has been called the color of power. It is the crystal of Darth Maul, Sith assassin Asajj Ventress, Darth Tyrannus, Darth Vader, and now Kylo Ren. But these are stories of the past. We're here for you, the future, to look ahead. So now, it's time for you to choose your kyber crystal, which will be the heart of your lightsaber. So builders, at this moment, I need you to close your eyes and picture in your mind's eye the colors I can will mention out loud once more. Blue, green, violet, red. And you will notice one color shines brightest amongst all the other colors in your mind. That color calls to you. So now open your eyes and select your kyber crystal.
So at this point in the video, I didn't film everything like I wanted to because I did want to experience what was going on. And
in the moment.
Yeah, in the moment. And then we had to choose our crystals. So I could have kept the camera rolling, but I shut it off. Basically, I chose the red crystal.
I chose the blue.
Reason for the red, I'm Sith through and through. And we don't get the choices like the Jedi do with the 3 different colors of
right.
the violet, blue, and green. We got one choice. So, again, I went with the red.
Now, even though I'm on the dark side, I do have the light side in me, so I did go with blue. Number one, it is my favorite color, but as he said, it was the brightest color that in my mind. So, it was calling to me of blue.
Just, again, going back to how you're submerged in that Jedi, in Batuu, in that, in the storytelling, how he would hold the crystal up. He did blue first, and the light inside the place turned blue. The next crystal he grabbed was green, and he moved his hand a certain way. The light followed his hand, and the music changed with every color as well. Then he did the violet. The violet, he went the opposite way. The light followed the crystal, and again the music changed. And then with the red, he lifted the red straight above his head. The whole place lit up red. Again, attention to detail is amazing. Past that, he explains here in this next video, and it's a short section of it, what the hilt is for, and it's kind of funny.
You will, of course, begin by building your very own lightsaber hilt. That will be the foundation of your lightsaber, the center of your control, and the only thing keeping your hands from being disintegrated. You can always get new hands, but your original hands are best.
So I know it was kind of hard to hear in the video because all the helpers were putting the trays up there with all the choices of the pieces of the lightsaber. But he said the hilt is there to help from your hands getting disintegrated. And then
You can always get new hands, but the originals are the best.
yeah, that little tagline in there was pretty good. And here we're going to show you, I don't have all the pieces to all the lightsabers. I wish I did, but I would be broke having all those. So you had two choices when it came to the emitter, two choices when it came to the pommel, two choices when it came to the activation switch, and four choices when it came to the sleeves. And we're going to show you here all the different choices up on the screen one more time between our two lightsabers. Let's show you how we put them together.
Now the interesting thing about with the dark lightsaber, they don't give you the ends that he has chosen inside due to them being pointy, and they don't want kids
Using these as hammers, pretty much.
right throwing them around and poking your eye out, basically. So while you're in there are two different ends that you put on at the time of the experience. It's when you come out,
I had to exchange them.
you just exchange it for these.
After we put our lightsabers together, it was Molly's birthday. The cast member noticed that she was wearing a pin that said it was her birthday. So we got a little...
it wasn't just a pin, though. I went all out. I did the Mickey ears, I had a shirt, and the pin. So they really had to know it was my birthday.
And because of that, we got a little bit of a special interaction. Check it out.
Your hands. Let's see these lightsaber hilts. Yes, indeed. Good. How's it feel? Amazing. All right. Look at that. May I hold it? Yes, indeed. Look at this. A lot of different elements. Do you have a favorite part of your lightsaber hilt?
The end.
The end. Ah, yes, indeed. A very aggressive pummel cap, if you will. Well done. I really like your blade emitter up top. Nice negative space in there. Reinforced metal on the top rip. Very nice. Good balance. All right. What color crystal powers it?
Red.
Power, passion, strength. Which goes to you the most? Power, passion, or strength?
Passion.
Passion. May you find the passion you seek within the Force. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yes, indeed. And you, are you celebrating something?
I am.
You celebrating your star day or your life day or you call it your birthday?
I
All right, well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
What a special day to build a lightsaber. Yes, indeed. May I see it? The hilt of a Jedi. Very nice. What color crystal? Blue. Guardian of the Force. Welcome, Guardian. May it serve you well. Beautiful hilt. Nice. Back in your hands. Congratulations. I want you to take this moment now and hold your lightsaber close and focus only on your kyber crystal. Legend has it, your lightsaber's kyber crystal will help you find balance within the Force when you need it most. Now, this lightsaber, found who knows where, was it lost in battle or was it hidden after Order 66? We don't know. But now we know these are brand new, created by your hand, kyber crystal chosen by you, and now all assembled. Now we're going to move on to a very dangerous stage. But before we do, we know you are celebrating your birthday. Any other celebrations? Any other birthdays here? Oh, another birthday here. Well, I would like to say to each of you in Huttese, Yavu Maki Day. That is happy birthday day. Let's give them a round of applause. A little hard to applaud with your lightsabers again. All right. Now please, place your hips back in their saddles. I will ask you now to leave them where they are and step away from your stations against the walls. Please stay in that location until I may call you forward once more. Now, we, the gatherers of our Force Century, we cannot harness the power of the Force. So in order to safely stabilize the crystals, we are now placing your lightsaber hilts into the crystal stabilization chambers. From there, we will attempt to stabilize each one of your kyber crystals so you may safely activate your lightsaber. Now, as you know, kyber crystals, they have a very powerful energy field. Many legends surround the kyber crystals themselves. One such legend.
Much skill have you shown. Chosen for yourself, you have. Now, joined, you will be. It is time.
Whoa. Master Yoda. Yes, it is indeed time. We are at the final stage. The bond between Builder and Saber is about to be forged. In a few moments, I will ask the Builders to move forward. Then, I will ask you to place your hand on your hilt. And on my command, and in tradition, you will activate as one. Builders, are you ready?
Yes.
Please, move forward. Place your hands on your hilts and activate. Builders, please, raise your lightsabers high. You have built a lightsaber like the Jedi and Sith that came before you. And like them, you can change the galaxy. Remember, it only takes a spark. Well done. Now please, deactivate your lightsaber.
Complete your lightsaber is. Now, your destiny, you seek your own path. May the Force be with you.
Thank you, Master Yoda. Builders, your hands below remarkable power. And remarkable power should not be dropped on the ground. So, to protect your new lightsaber, we're pleased to present you with the saber sheath. And whenever you see that symbol, our symbol, may it remind you of the knowledge we've passed on to you today. Because our time here is at an end. It's your journey. That's just beginning. It's time for you to make your mark on the galaxy. And remember, you, just as unique and extraordinary as the lightsabers you've just built. So one last time here in this workshop, please raise your lightsabers and activate. Till the spire!
Till aspire!
Well done, everyone. Now please collect your cargo. You all exit through those doors and collect your saber sheet from that trolley. Right this way, everyone.
So that was how we build our lightsabers. And I also loved the fact that he threw in the little joke about the sheath that you get before you walk out, because lightsabers are not meant to hit the ground.
After spending over 200 on these, yeah, you definitely don't want these to hit the ground.
The immersion into that, hearing Yoda come over the loudspeaker and everything turning green, it just gives you goosebumps. And amazing.
I was going to say, I know we both still get a little tear in our eye just going through that whole experience, hearing Yoda being totally immersed in
Just the whole experience.
Yeah.
And yes, you get that experience, but at the same time, you do get a lightsaber. You take something home to let you remember it. Oh, sorry about that. Let you remember the experience, but it's the experience that you get that you remember the most. And then every time you look at this, whether you have it mounted on the wall,
Which we do. Behind his head, we do have where we mount these on display for
everybody to see.
yes, for
besides
us to
us.
enjoy.
And not to mention, we got some weapons that we can have some fun with. So after you build your lightsabers, you have the option of going over to Doc Ondar's Den of Antiquities, and they sell 2 other kyber crystal colors besides the initial 4 that they offer to you. They offer you a white and they offer you a yellow. And each one of those kyber crystals, if you put inside the lightsabers, will change the colors of your blades. She went with the blue, I went with the red. That doesn't stop us. We can turn around and purchase the purple and the green and the white and the yellow, which I did. And we can change the colors of our hilts, our blades at any time that we want. We just got to disconfigure them, put the new crystal in, and then put them back together, and our blades are a different color.
Yes.
We built R2 while we were there. I wanted to build a third, but like I said, our reservations were only for 2. So they said I could keep trying coming back every hour to see if somebody didn't show up. Well, you know, when you're in Disney, you have to be places at certain times, reservations nowadays. So I wasn't able to build the third lightsaber, which I wanted to build the protection and defense lightsaber, which is more of the Old Republic style, more gold and silver. So I had my buddy, Explorin' Ryan, link down below. Check him out. I had him build the lightsaber. I says, hey man, film it. Put it up on YouTube. But then just send it to me, because I paid for it. And this is the lightsaber that his son actually built to my specifications. And you definitely want to check out that video, because
It was a whole new experience.
There's a whole new experience besides the one that we had. And if you're a Star Wars fan, I'd say do it. It's such an experience, you need to do it.
It's worth the money.
And you're going to have something for the rest of your life to look back on. Tell your friends, tell your other family members about it. And they allow you to film it. So if you want to film it, film it. It's a fun experience. We have fun showing our friends the videos, and all of them are blown away by how immersed you are in it. And obviously you're watching this video because you're a Star Wars fan, so yeah, definitely do it if you have the possibilities. But then we're going to ask one more favor of you. If you guys learned anything in this video, enjoyed any part of this video, comment, like, share, definitely subscribe, because we're going to have more videos coming up. We're going to go a little more in depth about the Kyber crystals. We not only made lightsabers on your birthday.
We also did the droids.
So yes, definitely tune in, subscribe, turn on your notifications, make sure that you know when we upload a video, you're going to be able to watch it if you want to watch it. So, I'm Jeff D.
I'm Molly D.
And we're here to remind you to make your own magic. Have a good day. We'll see you in the future.